Did you know that at this very moment, thousands of seniors are unknowingly damaging their bodies with exercises they believe are helping them? I've seen it happen too many times, a determined 70-year-old pushing through pain because they believe no pain, no gain, only to end up in my office with injuries that could have been prevented. My name is Evelyn, and after 30 years working with senior patients, I've witnessed both heartbreaking setbacks and inspiring transformations. The truth is, what works for a 30-year-old body can be devastating for someone in their golden years. According to the National Institute on Aging, performing the wrong types of exercises after 65 can increase your risk of hospitalization by as much as 45%. This isn't just about temporary discomfort. It's about potentially life-altering injuries. But there's good news too. Research from Harvard Medical School shows that seniors who engage in the right exercises can extend their independent living by an average of 7.5 years. The right movements can strengthen your heart, sharpen your mind, and keep you mobile and independent for years to come. Today, I'm going to share the 3 exercises that could be silently harming you, exercises that many well-meaning fitness instructors still recommend, and the 3 essential movements that could transform your health and add vibrant years to your life. If you're watching this, either for yourself or for someone you love, please stay with me. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear roadmap to safer, more effective exercise that honors the wisdom and unique needs of your maturing body. Before we continue, if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, please take a moment to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We share new senior health tips every week, designed specifically for those in their golden years. Now, let's uncover the truth about exercise after 65, starting with the first movement that might be causing more harm than good. For many of us, running was once a symbol of freedom, vitality, and health. Perhaps you were even a marathon runner in your younger days. But as we age, this high-impact activity transforms from beneficial to potentially harmful. When we reach our 60s and beyond, our bodies undergo significant changes. Bone density decreases by approximately 1% per year after 50. The cushioning cartilage in our joints thins, and perhaps most critically, our body's ability to recover from impact slows dramatically. A landmark study published in the Journal of Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy found that high-impact running increased the risk of knee and hip injuries in adults over 65 by nearly 60%. Each time your foot strikes hard pavement, a shockwave travels through your entire skeletal system, placing enormous pressure on already vulnerable joints. Mary, a 72-year-old patient of mine, came to me after months of increasing knee pain. "But doctor," she insisted, "I've been running 3 miles a day for 40 years. It's what keeps me young." 6 weeks later, Mary was undergoing knee replacement surgery for extensive damage that might have been prevented with lower impact alternatives. The cardiovascular strain of running can also be problematic. For seniors with undiagnosed heart conditions, and many of us have them without knowing, the sudden spikes in heart rate and blood pressure during running can trigger cardiac events or strokes. This doesn't mean you should stop moving. Rather, it means choosing movements that provide all the benefits without the risks. Alternatives like brisk walking on softer surfaces, swimming, or cycling deliver excellent cardiovascular benefits while being much kinder to your aging joints. Remember, adapting your exercise routine isn't surrendering to age. It's a wise acknowledgement of your body's changing needs. Just as you wouldn't expect a classic car to perform like a new sports car without proper maintenance and care, your body needs adjustments too. When we see those impressive seniors on social media lifting heavy weights, it's easy to think, that's what I should be doing to stay strong. But here's what those viral videos don't show you: the risks and the recovery time. As we age, our bodies experience natural changes that make heavy weightlifting particularly dangerous. Our tendons and ligaments lose elasticity, making them more prone to tears. Our muscles require longer recovery periods, And most concerning, our cardiovascular system faces unique challenges under extreme strain. The American Geriatric Society warns that seniors engaging in high-intensity resistance training with heavy loads face significantly higher risks of dangerous blood pressure spikes, vascular injuries, and even strokes. The aging heart, which may already be dealing with minor undiagnosed issues, can be overwhelmed by the sudden demands of heavy lifting. I remember Robert, an active 68-year-old who prided himself on bench pressing the same weight he did in his 40s. "I need to keep pushing," he told me, "or I'll get weak." Sadly, Robert tore his rotator cuff during a heavy lifting session, an injury that required surgery and months of painful rehabilitation. What makes this situation particularly heart-wrenching is that Robert's injury was entirely preventable. The truth is, building and maintaining muscle in your senior years doesn't require heavy weights at all. There's also a psychological component we need to acknowledge. Many seniors feel frustrated when they can't lift what they once could. This disappointment sometimes leads to either giving up exercise altogether or pushing dangerously past their limits. Both dangerous outcomes. Does this mean you shouldn't strengthen your muscles? Absolutely not. In fact, resistance training is essential for seniors, but with lighter weights, more repetitions, and proper form. Later in this video, I'll show you exactly how to build strength safely to maintain your independence. If you've watched fitness channels or visited a gym recently, you've probably seen plyometric exercises, those explosive jumping movements like box jumps, burpees, or jump squats. These high-energy exercises are often promoted for maintaining youthful vigor and athleticism. But for seniors, these movements pose one of the greatest risks to both immediate and long-term health. Here's why. The Centers for Disease Control reports that falls are the leading cause of both fatal and non-fatal injuries among older adults. Every 11 seconds, an older adult is treated in the emergency room for a fall, and every 19 minutes, a senior dies from fall-related injuries. Plyometric exercises dramatically increase these already concerning statistics. As we age, our balance mechanisms become less responsive, our joint stability decreases, and our reaction time slows. Even if you feel steady on your feet, these biological changes happen to everyone. Emily, a vibrant 73-year-old who attended a senior fitness class at her local gym, was encouraged to perform modified burpees. "The instructor said it would keep me young," she explained from her hospital bed after falling during the exercise and fracturing her hip. What's especially troubling is that hip fractures in seniors lead to a 20% mortality rate in the first year after injury. For those who survive, many never return to their previous level of independence. Beyond the physical risks, there's an often overlooked psychological danger. After experiencing a fall or injury, many seniors develop a profound fear of movement, creating a devastating cycle. Fear leads to inactivity. Inactivity leads to weakness, and weakness leads to more falls. This doesn't mean you should avoid all dynamic movement. In fact, specific controlled mobility exercises are crucial for maintaining agility and preventing falls. But explosive, high-impact plyometric movements create risks that far outweigh any potential benefits for seniors. If you're finding this information helpful so far, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us reach more seniors with this vital health information. Now that we've identified what to avoid, let's explore the 3 exercises that could transform your health and extend your independence for years to come. Sometimes the most powerful medicine comes in the simplest package. For seniors, brisk walking might be the closest thing we have to a miracle drug, one that costs nothing, requires no prescription, and delivers benefits to nearly every system in your body. Harvard Medical School researchers discovered that seniors who engaged in just 30 minutes of brisk walking daily reduced their risk of death from all causes by up to 40%. That's more effective than many medications, with absolutely no side effects except improved mood and energy. What makes walking so uniquely beneficial for aging bodies? First, it strengthens your heart without overwhelming it. Unlike running, walking elevates your cardiovascular rate to the optimal zone for heart health without dangerous spikes in blood pressure. Walking also maintains leg muscle strength, crucial for independence. When Eleanor, an 82-year-old patient of mine, began a daily walking routine, she noticed within weeks that she could climb stairs and rise from chairs with significantly less effort. Perhaps most remarkably, walking nourishes your brain. Neuroscientists at the University of California found that regular walking increases blood flow to the brain, stimulating the release of growth factors that protect neural connections and even create new ones. This translates to better memory, sharper thinking, and reduced risk of dementia. What do I mean by brisk walking? You should be moving quickly enough to feel your heart rate increase slightly, and perhaps develop a light sweat, but still be able to carry on a conversation. This talk test ensures you're in the perfect zone for cardiovascular benefit without strain. Start where you are, even if that's just 5 or 10 minutes, and gradually build up to 30 minutes daily. If necessary, break it into smaller sessions throughout the day. The surface matters too. Choose softer paths like grass or dirt trails when possible to reduce impact on your joints. Walking also offers something many exercises don't: social connection. Walking with friends combines physical activity with emotional well-being, creating a powerful synergy that enhances longevity. As one 90-year-old patient told me, "My walking group keeps both my legs and my spirit strong." Remember, you don't need expensive equipment or a gym membership. Just supportive shoes, a safe route, and the commitment to take one step after another toward a longer, healthier term. What if I told you that spending just 5 minutes a day on one specific type of exercise could cut your risk of a life-altering injury in half? This isn't an exaggeration. It's the remarkable power of balance training for seniors. Balance is something we rarely think about until we begin to lose it. Yet it's one of our most precious physical assets. The National Council on Aging reports that 1 in 4 Americans over 65 falls each year, and falls are the leading cause of fatal injuries among older adults. Balance training works on multiple levels. It strengthens the small, stabilizing muscles around your ankles, knees, and hips that keep you steady. It retrains your nervous system to react more quickly when you encounter uneven surfaces or unexpected obstacles. And perhaps most importantly, it rebuilds your confidence in your own body. William, a 77-year-old who began working with me after a frightening fall in his bathroom, told me, "Before I started balance exercises, I lived in constant fear of falling again. I'd stopped going for walks, stopped gardening, stopped living. Now I feel like I've gotten my life back." Clinical studies show that seniors who practice balance exercises for just a few minutes daily can reduce their fall risk by up to 37%. That's an extraordinary return on a very small investment of time. Let me share 3 simple balance exercises you can start today. First, the single leg stand. Hold onto a sturdy chair or counter and lift one foot slightly off the ground. Hold for 10 seconds, then switch legs. As you improve, try to reduce your hand support. Second, the heel-to-toe walk. Place the heel of one foot directly in front of the toes of your other foot, as if walking on a tightrope. Take 10 to 20 steps this way, using a wall for support if needed. Third, sit to stand. Rise from a chair without using your hands, then sit down slowly and with control. Repeat 5 to 10 times. Start with what feels manageable and safe, always having support nearby. Even small improvements in balance can make a life-changing difference in your confidence and safety. The psychological benefits of balance training extend beyond preventing falls. As you feel more stable on your feet, you'll be more likely to stay active, socialize, and maintain your independence, all crucial factors in healthy aging. There's a silent thief that begins stealing from all of us around age 50, taking approximately 1 to 2% of our muscle mass each year. This condition, called sarcopenia, doesn't make headlines, but its effects are profound, increasing weakness, decreasing metabolism, and gradually diminishing our ability to perform daily tasks. The good news? This thief can be stopped, and even forced to return what it's taken through light strength training. Unlike the heavy weightlifting we discussed earlier, light strength training focuses on functional movements using modest resistance that challenges your muscles without endangering your joints or cardiovascular system. A groundbreaking study in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society found that seniors who performed light strength training twice weekly not only regained muscle mass, but also experienced improved balance, stronger bones, enhanced cognitive function, and better blood sugar control. What does effective light strength training look like for seniors? It means using resistance bands, light dumbbells, usually 2 to 5 pounds for women, 5 to 10 pounds for men, or even just your body weight to perform controlled movements with proper form. Margaret, an inspirational 84-year-old patient of mine, began using 3-pound dumbbells and resistance bands 3 times weekly. After just 3 months, she noticed remarkable changes. "I can carry my own groceries again," she told me with tears in her eyes. "I can pick up my great-granddaughter. I feel like myself again." Here are some foundational strength exercises that every senior should consider. Chair squats, where you stand in front of a chair and lower yourself down until you just touch the seat, then rise again. This strengthens the critical muscles needed for mobility. Wall push-ups, which build upper body strength with less strain than floor push-ups. Seated rows with resistance bands to strengthen your back and improve posture. The key is consistency and proper form rather than increasing weight. Aim for 10 to 12 repetitions of each exercise and perform them 2 to 3 times per week with at least 1 day of rest between sessions. What makes light strength training so valuable is that it directly combats one of aging's most debilitating effects, the loss of physical capability. Every bit of strength you build translates directly into extended independence and improved quality of life. If you're finding value in these recommendations, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel and share this video with someone who might benefit. Your support helps us continue providing evidence-based health information for seniors. Now that you understand which exercises to avoid and which to embrace, let's talk about how to implement this knowledge in a practical, sustainable way. First, start where you are, not where you think you should be. Even 5 minutes of intentional movement is infinitely better than none. Progress gradually, adding just a little more time or intensity each week. Second, consistency trumps intensity every time. A gentle 15-minute daily walk delivers far more benefits than an exhausting 2-hour session once a week. Third, create a balanced weekly plan that includes all 3 essential exercises. Aim for brisk walking, 4 to 5 days per week, starting with whatever duration is comfortable. Include balance exercises 3 to 4 days per week, even if just for 5 minutes each time. Perform light strength training 2 to 3 non-consecutive days per week. Remember, exercise should never cause pain. Some muscle fatigue is normal, but sharp pain, dizziness, or unusual shortness of breath are signals to stop and consult your healthcare provider. If you have existing health conditions like heart disease, arthritis, or osteoporosis, speak with your doctor before beginning any new exercise program. They can help tailor these recommendations to your specific needs. And don't forget the power of companionship. Exercising with friends or family not only makes the experience more enjoyable, but also improves consistency and safety. As we reach the conclusion of our time together, I want to speak directly to your heart about what's truly at stake. Exercise in your senior years isn't just about adding days to your life, though research clearly shows it does that. It's about adding life to your days. I've seen firsthand the profound difference between patients who embrace appropriate movement and those who don't. It's not just in their physical capabilities, though those differences are striking. It's in their eyes, the spark of independence, the glow of confidence, the light of possibility that remains bright, even as years advance. Robert, whom I mentioned earlier, eventually recovered from his weightlifting injury and switched to the safer exercises we've discussed today. At 75, he told me something I'll never forget. I used to exercise to prove I wasn't getting old. Now I exercise to make sure I can fully enjoy being the age I am. That's the wisdom I hope you'll take from our time together. Exercise isn't about denying aging or clinging desperately to youth. It's about honoring the body you have now, meeting its current needs, and giving it the best possible chance to carry you joyfully through your remaining years. Every step you take on a peaceful walking path, every moment you spend gently strengthening your muscles, every balance exercise that keeps you steady and confident. These are acts of self-care and self-respect. They are investments in precious future moments. Dancing at a grandchild's wedding, traveling to places you've always dreamed of seeing, or simply being able to tend your garden for another season. The choice is yours to make, not just once, but every day. Will you move in ways that nurture and protect your aging body? Will you adapt with wisdom rather than resist with pride? Will you give yourself the gift of movement that might extend your independence by months or even years? I believe in you. I believe in your capacity to make these changes, no matter your current fitness level or how long it's been since you exercised regularly. Start today, start small, but please, start. Because you deserve every possible day of independence, dignity, and joy that your golden years can hold. Thank you for spending this time with me. If you found value in this information, please subscribe to our channel and share this video with someone you care about. And remember, it's never too late to begin moving wisely.